Should be live any moment.
Okay.
Nudging stuff around. We're live, says my tallest.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so nervous.
I've never done this before.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, dump on. Let me just see this. And I think it's something. Hey, chat room. Regatta Flipper. Oka. Becky. My tallest. Where's Captain J? Oh, there he is. Oh, my God. You say his name and he appears. Captain J, the 151 bus is in for repair.
Uh-oh, someone's going to have to walk today.
Yeah, you're going to have to walk, pal. Dum-bum. I have to step away to get a prop. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, chat room. Da, 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 da. That is not quite the gadget yet. Hope everybody's having a good day on this Thursday. I just came back from, where did I come back from? I came back from Six Flags. Had a good time at Six Flags today. Six Flags over Texas. It's hot. It's hot here too, Becky. Holy cow. You can't imagine walking around Six Flags. It was like, it was unbearable. We had to just take a break to avoid heat exhaustion. Hello, Damie Wolf.
Okay. Bum, bum. Who went on the new Batman ride? Where's the new Batman? You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, your trip.
Yeah, well, I did the trip, but also today I just got back from Six Flags, which is a theme park here in Texas. They have them all over the country now, but the Texas one is the original one. They have a new Joker ride. I didn't do that. That looked too intense. But I did just about every other ride.
Is the Batman ride a roller coaster?
They do have a Batman ride, and that is a roller coaster, and that was very fun. But their new one, he said the new Batman ride is the Joker, and it like spins you around upside down like a whole bunch while you're going through a roller coaster. And I was that did not look fun to me.
No, that's good. That's right next to that new restaurant, Barf and Brew.
Yeah, exactly. I know where they get the barf from.
Barf made fresh.
Fresh barf here. Fresh
barf with every ride.
Exactly. It looks like I'm only seeing. Okay, so we have the webcam.
Oh, did the one not upload? Should be.
I'm wondering. Looks like drone,
Yep.
robot, or is that the same thing?
That's in the same segment.
Okay, so
drone,
there's two there. Okay.
There's two in that. There's two in the Logitech.
Okay, cool. And then my crappy corner.
Right, and then there's. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second, Chad. There's one. Let me go back in there. There's a phone thing that should be there. I'm glad you saw that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go in and make that live. Oh, that's what it's missing. Mm-hmm.
And the warehouse is from Shelly.
Yes.
But
yes.
we're gonna roll the video and then also talk about it live. Or?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm gonna say, Shelly, what tell us about your where? Oh, here they are.
Perfect.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? Chad's just saying, do you want to stop the show? And I said, no.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right.
So we're live. Actually, the chat room's live now. So if you have your headsets or whatever, okay, perfect. Who's going to speak on camera? Shelly. Okay, very good. Okay. So Chad, I'll just tilt my camera and turn my mic toward her, and she's just going to say whatever it is.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm getting the last video.
Oh, yeah, the last video. I'm glad you saw that. Whoops.
And then the letter is also a video, right?
The which?
The letter. It looks like a video.
Yes, the letter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Evidently, and you see there's a mark in there. He said like 5 minutes into something.
Yeah, 6:50.
They show you how to peel an egg without a gadget. Okay, very good. And okay. There you go.
This is so exciting.
Oh, great.
Love to hear that.
We've been watching you guys for years.
Oh, great.
Oh, no, we left our hotel at 5.
Hey, chat room. You finally got sound? What? No, not Dick's Pizza Delivery. We have something we've never done before. We have a video of the week with the person who submitted it in studio to introduce it. Captain J, I wrote a takeoff on Bailey Alive, on Staying Alive, and it was called Bailey Alive. This is the first, it might be the first live guest on Giz Wiz. I'm not sure.
We tend to be alive.
Yeah, we do. You turned green on rides, Becky? I used to like roller coasters, but I'm over them. Oh, is Myra Joyce here? Hey, Myra.
Let me mute that.
Is my AC okay in the background?
I don't hear it.
You can't hear it?
Yeah,
oh, perfect. Perfect.
Video 6. Okay, I have to do a little bit extra with video, so it's going to be a
Okay, yeah, no problem.
bit.
All right, so chat room, what's going on? Jobber, hi. Hey, Spike. Eternal Ozzy. Nothing to do with Ozzy the dog, right? Oh, you have something to do with eggs too?
No, that was your video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That should be your video.
Yeah, that sounds like, yeah.
I may just play that off YouTube.
Yeah, okay. It's
Yeah,
kind of
so-
fun. It's like all these quickie little.
Crazy egg amount of things. Uh-oh.
Yes.
We need to change that so it shuts down. Not visible. Stop. There we go. Okie dokie. And then.
What'd you guys do today?
Oh, I went to Central Park. Went to I saw the bridge where the monster ate the kids in Cloverfield.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a good bridge.
That's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So just when Chad does his crappy corner, if you can slide in
Okay.
and you'll be right here. Perfect.
Okay.
And I'll just turn my mic to that. Okay.
All right. Like that?
Yeah, that's
right.
gonna be perfect.
Sorry, I do have a bit more that I need to do.
No problem.
1, 2,
Hey, Scooter X.
deleted.
We do know the irony that we came all the way from Dallas to say hi to you.
You could have come by the house.
Oh,
We're in South Lake.
we're in South Lake, so we're up near the
very
airport.
I was just close by. I went to Six Flags today.
Oh, yeah, my kid wants to go there every day. It's
Yeah,
500.
it was hot. It was way too hot. It was
Yeah.
medically unfeasible to stay there for very long.
Oh,
It was
hot, humid, hot.
Oh god, very humid. Texas is
Oh yeah.
way too humid.
It's like,
When it's 100.
hey, Dennis.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm
hi.
Dennis. Hi, nice to
Hi,
see you.
Dennis.
Hello,
Jeff
I'm
is-
Shelley.
Jeff and Shelley. Hi, nice to meet you.
John.
John.
That's
Shelley.
okay.
Okay. You guys want some soda or something?
Actually, it's water.
Water? Okay, sure.
Water.
Oh,
Okay.
I just realized I did that wrong.
No problem.
Sorry. Get that one correct.
So Eternal Nozzle, what's so great about cold brew coffee? Should I get?
That's a good question. I don't know any difference of coffee. Like,
Yeah,
to me,
Leo
coffee's
did some
coffee.
cold brewing or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a science experiment of
Oh
coffee
my
going on.
God, he had.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure
So-
he's on
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. So cold coffee though is the way it's brewed, right? Chat room, not that you drink it cold. Is that right?
That one works. That one works. Oh wait, number 4.
What? Yeah, 4.
Wait a second.
That shouldn't be.
I'm telling you, something's off here.
Oh, you know why, Chad?
Why?
I tell you,
Bartolo, man's
Sorry.
maddest writer, and
on the items that have 2 different descriptions, it's one video.
Yeah.
But if the person sees the picture and likes it, so the video link is in there twice under each gadget.
Let me make sure. 1, 2.
So that there are 2 gadgets in this thing. Okay, this is
Right,
the
okay, so that's
the
the
drone and the.
I think I
the-
doubled
the-
the video also.
Okay.
I mean, you were saying the same thing. So that is the second
And
one.
then this thing is this is the Logitech guy,
Okay, and then this should be the phone.
and that's the phone.
Okay.
So those are
and
the 3.
This one should not be here.
Should not be there.
31.4. Now it will be me. Okay, perfect.
Oh,
And then
okay, great. Okay.
5. Okay, and then 5 is Shelly. Perfect. Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh yes, that's me.
It's our living room.
Okay, we can unmute that.
Hey, Sean. Oh, John Hatton's in chat.
Yep.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, and then I need to find one more thing.
Wow. It's 75% less bitter? Amanda, you're painting rocks while watching us, I guess you mean, right? Do, 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 do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We needed
Dennis
this
is
one.
so hospitable.
Yes, and he just walked in the door from his French class, so the timing was perfect.
That's awesome.
So is this an apartment?
I'm sorry.
So is this an apartment, and then there's another apartment, or?
Yeah, this is my studio.
Okay.
So this is a commercial lease, and then I have an apartment in the back, and Dennis lives upstairs. Da-da-da-da, and
Oh.
I.
Dokie, I'm ready now. Finally.
Okay. You know what? Hang on one second. Let me just tweet, because a lot of people
Absolutely.
forget and say, if you didn't tweet it, why didn't you tweet it?
If you didn't tweet it, why didn't you tweet it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that.
Dum-bum.
Perfect.
All right, good.
Perfect. Da-da-da-da-da-da. How's everybody doing? Once again, we're about to start the show.
Yeah. Just want to do
Starting late for once. 5 minutes late.
Yes, I know.
Whoa. This is where it all goes downhill. Hey, Chica. Becky's in the chat room. Beadmaster's there. Everybody.
Okay, I am ready.
Let's do it.
Legion of fans are joining. We have 3 new people.
Amazing. And we'll get them one by one. Here we go in 3, 2. Let me make sure I'm recording. 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have drones zooming in, a way to meet up, and a phone for your child, and a gadget that goes completely awry. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the only gadget pundit we ever have, Dick DeBartolo. How you
Yes,
doing?
you're stuck with me, pal. I'm fine. How about you?
Doing great. It's been we recorded last week's episode early. I had a fantastic weekend, and just have been continuing it up. One of the friends who was going to fly out on Tuesday decided, you know what? I'm just going to stay an extra week. So we've been doing stuff this week as well. It's
Wow.
been kind of like an extended vacation. It's been really, 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 really fun.
And how was Charlie when you went to get him?
Very good. There's a dog hotel place around here that I just love. I just absolutely love it. And they wash him every time that I bring him there. So he comes back.
Is that an indication that you bring them a dirty dog?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just just drop him off, and then you get him back and he's all fresh and clean. And I travel so much, it's like I never have to give him a bath. It's like it seems like every other weekend I'm doing something.
Oh, okay. And he likes this place?
Oh, he loves it. He like.
He
Oh,
prefers
man,
it to your house?
Well, basically, yeah. He comes back like so happy, or like if he goes like 4th of July was kind of a hard week because of all the fireworks. He did not handle that very well, and I had to leave a few days after. So he went there all stressed, and he came back all calm and happy. It's you can just tell that he really enjoys the place.
Oh, great. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. But yeah, I went off to Birmingham, had a great weekend. I did archery and flew a drone. Josh, the producer of this show, actually bought a drone, and we've been flying that around. And it's just absolutely so fun. And to do it out in the country is like,
oh, yeah.
you're not worrying about someone going, you're not allowed to fly this in the city. It was just absolutely great. Had a really fun weekend at Play On Con. It was just a ton of fun. So yeah.
Great. Excellent.
How about you?
Excellent. Well, I went to the CES week thing, and then I went to another event called Sweet Sweet, which is all about toys. And then I got this is kind of interesting. You might know about this. My kitchen sink faucet just suddenly gave up the ghost. You know, it's a one lever thing. And at first it only went cold, and then you could move it all around and it let nothing out. So I called the handyman, and he said, I said, how does it work? Do I buy one or do you buy one? How does it work? He said, this is how it works. We bring ours, you don't pay for it. You want something fancy, you pay for it, and we can't put it in till the end of this week. So I said, well, bring me what you got. So they brought this very nice faucet from Delta.
Oh.
But what's neat about it, and maybe all new faucets come this way, the faucet already has 3 feet of water line permanently attached to it.
Inside.
Oh, you know that.
Inside of the, I don't know, neck of it.
Yes, and the
So you
handyman was saying, this is so great, you just drop it in the hole, and then everything is right there to connect to the water supply. In the past, they used to lay on their back and try and connect them up under the sink.
Because you'd have two things. You'd have the sink, and then you'd have the spray attachment. But now it's all just
I didn't
one
get one
integrated
of those.
thing. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's great. It's great. So anyway, that's my big news. You went to 5 states and
you got a
19
faucet.
exhibits. I got a faucet.
Well, great. Well, we have a ton of gadgets. We have like extra gadgets.
We have a ton of gadgets. So we're going to go to CE Week, which just ended today, and we're going to go to Odyssey Toys. The second toy that you'll see in this video is one of my favorite things I saw at this show. So let's go. Dick DiBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at GizWiz.tv. Odyssey Toys, we see them at Toy Fair, but they're here at CE Week, and they have some amazing stuff, and Michael is going to tell us about 2 of them.
Yeah, thanks, Dick. Pleasure to be here. So we've got our Build-A-Drone first. Now in the box, you're going to get 64 different pieces, and of those 64 pieces, you'll be able to build these 3 different sizes at least. Now, when you build the small one here, all those additional pieces you're not using, which you can see from the bigger sizes here, build up. Build a cool castle on top of this thing. Use your imagination. Do whatever you want to do.
Well, Michael, could you build something that won't fly?
As long as your arms are equidistant, meaning you have the same, if you have a 2-peg, a 4-peg, or an 8-peg, you have to use that on each motor arm so that they're equally distanced, then it's going to fly just fine.
I like this.
It's that easy. We'll sell figurines as pilots. We'll sell additional pieces so that you can build your own cool, funky design. Whatever it is, you can do it with the build.
Are these working?
Absolutely.
Oh, boy.
Pop in the battery. We connect the remote control. Watch your mic. This is going to go straight up.
Wow,
yeah, so we gave this very strong motors. That way you can put a ton of building block pieces on this thing to fly it around. All right, you can do mid-air flips with this thing. You got 3 different speeds, beginner, intermediate, and expert. So just practice, get great at it, and then start zipping around your house.
You know what? I'm going to buy a bunch of these and get a job with Amazon delivering packages. Now, what does the kit cost?
Pieces
the
of
kit's
gum.
going to cost you $59.99, and then we'll have add-on accessories that'll run from $9.99 to $14.99.
Okay, and with that one kit, you can build any one of those 3.
That one kit, you'll be able to at least build these 3 different sizes that we show you here on the table.
Great. Now, what's the car?
All right, so this is a take on the classic.
Oh, we're going to go out here? Okay, we're going to go out onto the floor. Hang on, I'm going to come over to you 1 second, Michael, so we can hear you talk.
All right, so we're going to turn on Automoto. This is what we call Automoto.
I like that.
All right. So forward, backward, left, right, obviously just like any RC car, but here's the shtick here. Transform.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Go forward. Voice activated. You can tell it to go forward, backward, left, right. You can tell it to dance. Oh, there she goes.
It heard the word dance, and it's a dancing fool.
That's it.
Can you turn it back into the car?
Absolutely. All we got to do is say, transform.
I'm amazed. That's a loud area.
Really neat. Now,
Yeah.
what is that going to retail for?
Kids, adults, everyone's going to love this thing. This is going to retail for $39.99.
Under 40 bucks?
Under 40 bucks.
Holy cow. When is that coming out?
Both of these will be available in about a month and a half. So, quarter four.
A month and a half, so right before Labor Day, they should be out.
Right about that.
Okay.
Frame, yeah.
OdysseyToys.com. There you see it. ODYSSEY. Odyssey Toys. Amazing stuff. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. I will now transform into a car. Woo!
That's amazing. Holy cow.
Isn't that neat?
Yes, very, very neat. I love the idea of building things on drones and being able to, add, things that look like Lego bricks on top of them, and then a voice-activated car. That was a loud room. I can't wait till more things become voice-activated. Okay, toilet, flush. Thank you.
And also the price, $39, under 40 bucks. That
Easily.
seemed really reasonable.
I agree. I agree. For any RC, that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
And he was a very good drone pilot. Got to give him props.
He was.
Very good.
He was. I don't think we had the video. I can't remember. It was at a toy fair several years ago. And neither one of us have ever flown a drone successfully. No more than 30. And this woman said, "This is so easy. Anybody." And Dennis said, "No, I don't think so. You can do it. Trust me." So she hands it to Dennis, and within 15 seconds, he had the drone tangled up in somebody's hair.
Oh, no.
I know. It flew off the table right up to someone standing there. And it took about 10 minutes to unwind.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So I don't play with drones anymore, especially
too much of a liability.
Yes, exactly. Especially in a very small, quiet place, a small, crowded place. Okay, we're going to get a couple things from Logitech. It's funny. This guy is from the business division of Logitech, and he keeps saying, "And this is not for the average person, and you can only buy this through a registered distributor." And I look on Amazon, and they're both there. One of them says delivery in several weeks, mainly because it's not out yet. But both of them are very interesting, so let's take a peek.
Here they are.
Dick DeBartolo, Mads, Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. We're at Logitech. We've been using Logitech webcams pretty much forever, and we're going to find out what's new here at CE Week. And Michael, this is the third interview where there's a Michael.
A lot of Michaels.
A lot of Michaels. Okay,
Yeah.
so Michael, what is the latest and greatest from Logitech?
All right, so this is called Meetup. I'll bring it up in the air. So Meetup is a true huddle room product. Logitech has a big focus on video conferencing. This product ships sometime in August, and it's designed for a room called a huddle room, 10 to 12 foot space. People sit around a table, 8 to 10 people around a table. This camera has a 120-degree field of view.
It's one single camera.
One single camera, one single lens. It's a 4K optical lens, and it's designed to be a 120-degree field of view, which is this wide. So if you had a small room, there'll be people sitting around the table. No one will be cut off. You can actually see everyone and hear everyone clearly.
And Michael, how many mics are in that? Or are you using it for mics?
There's also a version with an extension mic.
Oh, great.
You
Okay.
don't need the extension mic in that 10 to 12 foot area. So for $899, we only talk MSRP. This will cover the entire huddle room.
Great.
You do need software to drive this because this is basically hardware only.
Okay.
So you use Zoom, Blue Jeans, Microsoft products, anything to be on the cloud, you need hardware. The other newest product, real quickly, is Brio. Brio is our 4K camera. It's a webcam. So one person endpoint.
So Michael, is Skype capable of 4K?
Very, very much, yes. Skype for Business is one of our closest partners. So everything is optimized for Skype for Business as well as Zoom.
And Skype for Business is a pay. I just use Skype.
So it's basically a cloud-based video conferencing product, and you need hardware to drive these cloud-based products. That's what Logitech's all about. We're the hardware that drives the video. You need software and hardware.
Okay.
Right.
And that guy, the Brio,
$199
coming
MSRP. It's out in the market already.
Okay.
And everything here is in the B2B environment. So you see brown box, only the business resellers can buy these. You will not find any of this at retail. It's designed specifically through distribution. I'm here in the Ingram booth. They're one of our main distributors. And then it's sold throughout that channel, whether it's CDW, DMRs, major resellers all across the country. Okay?
Interesting stuff. Dick DeBartolo, Mads Metis, right here in the Giz Wiz. One take theater here at GizWiz.tv. CE Week in New York City. Bye.
That's very good. So sometimes what they do is, he's saying, oh, these products are exclusive, la la la. They'll change. They'll put like a B at the end of the model number. That's
yes.
the business version.
Yes.
Right,
I remember
exactly the same.
I was looking at something from ASA, and I said, my thing ends in U, but I saw an ad for V, and I said, oh, that's the one. That's the Best Buy's version.
Right.
Which.
Oh, they do this too, and
right,
this is sneaky. You realize, so they changed the model number by one letter, and Best Buy gets that thing, and Amazon gets the other. So you go to price match at Best Buy, because Amazon has it cheaper, but Best Buy won't honor it because the model number is different.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's very sneaky, yes.
Yeah.
Is that just because the model number is just a tiny bit different? No, they can't price match, can't get the cheaper price that's on Amazon.
And I have the feeling that Logitech for Business puts them in brown boxes.
Right.
So it looks like, this is industrial stuff. No pictures on the box.
Yeah.
Because you people, it's in that box.
It's a little more green because you're buying 500 of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So the Brio is on Amazon for just $20 less. And you notice he did say a couple of times, I'm talking manufacturer's suggested retail price. So that's $20 less.
I've used the Brio.
Have you?
It's a great.
I'm looking at it. It doesn't have great reviews.
It doesn't. Look at that.
No.
Now,
did you like it?
I like it. I do like it. And one of the reasons I do like it is because they have the C922. That's supposed to be the pro webcam.
Yes.
And I do not like that camera. The C922, in my opinion, is no upgrade to the camera at all. They claim that they do 60 frames a second and things like that, and I am not a fan of how they do the 60 frames. They bring the bit rate down so much that the video just looks super muddy and soft. But this camera, on the other hand, I really, really like. So if you're looking for a good webcam, I would suggest the Brio. It can do up to 4K. He said Skype for Business can do 4K, and that might be true. I don't believe that normal Skype can do 4K yet.
Okay.
But that means also, and so I use it to stream. Now I don't do the 4K. I do 1080, but it's a better looking 1080 than any other camera. And you can do 1080 at 60 frames a second, and it's a true 60 1080. And the other thing, it has a background replacement technology built in. I do not like that at all. It's very blotchy around the edges of yourself. They claim it's instant green screen, but I don't like it at all. And so I would not use it for a background replacement device. But other than that, it is definitely my favorite Logitech webcam at the moment. It uses USB-C on the back, and it's USB 3 compatible, so that if you need that 4K, you need to have a USB 3.
Yes, you do. You do need 3.0 for.
Right.
Well, when
now,
I do 4K
if you have
for
USB 2, it will down convert to 1080, which is nice.
To 1080.
So
that's good.
Automatically. Yeah.
1080 is good. No, when I do 4K from here for ABC, I just do 1K at a time, and I just do it four times, and they just put it together at the studio. 4 times a
second, 1K.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. All right, so 2 things from Logitech, and our final thing is for kids. This I never heard of this product before, but obviously it's been around for almost a year. But I think it's a great idea. Judge for yourself. Dick DeBartolo, Mads Metis, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at CE Week, New York City. So Kid Connect, I got a press release about that. It sounded really interesting, and we're going to talk to, I cannot believe it. Michael, we have done 5 interviews, and 4 of them are Michael's.
Well,
Now, are you one person running around? So
My wife thinks I am.
Oh, okay. Michael, tell us about Kid Connect.
Well, Kids Connect is a GPS tracker cell phone for kids. Essentially, there's 4 numbers on the phone, if you see that. The parents go on the computer and program the numbers in online. 1 for mom, 2 for dad, 3 for home, 4 for grandma, whatever the parents want. Push the button, 30 seconds later, those numbers are in the phone, and those are the numbers that the kids can call. So they can't call China, they can't call 911, they can't...
How about if their grandmother is in China?
Oh, that's another story. They have the numbers
Okay,
there.
okay.
But they're not doing all those, they can only call who the parents allow. Now, when the phone's set to family mode, these are the only 4 numbers that can call the phone, too. So Johnny can't say to Sally, here's my number, call me. Also, there'll be no telemarketers calling strangers or anything else.
Now, Michael, does it use a regular cell plan?
Yeah, it uses a cell plan through our company, through the Kids Connect service. And our plans start at $12.95 a month and go up to $16.95 a month. So it's
Very reasonable. And the phone itself?
Retails for $79.95 on our website at www.mykidsconnect.com.
And is My Kids Connect out now?
Yes, it's currently available and has been for about a year. Now, there's some other cool things this does. It's a GPS tracker, so if you want to know where the phone is, you can go onto our app anytime you want and see where the phone is. Also, it's got a really cool feature called Monitor. You send the phone a text that says Monitor pound from one of these 4 numbers that's programmed in. 30 seconds later, the phone calls you back, and you can hear what's going around the child without them even knowing you're listening.
Oh, that's great. That's really good.
Yes, it's all about safety and security of our children.
This is very, very clever. Dick DiBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Bye.
That is very, very clever. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and I also like the highest price plan is $17.
Right.
It's possible that that's the one that lets you actually, if a kid gets in trouble and no one's home, it puts on a live operator.
Oh, interesting.
So that they could help you. I know that's optional,
service.
so maybe that's the bigger plan. But it's very clever, and also the kid feels like, wait, I'm carrying a phone.
Yeah, I have a phone. Ooh la la. Exactly. I really like this so much, and my favorite part is the price. That is reasonable enough that any parent who wants to electronically monitor their child can do so. I mean, not any parent, but almost every parent, and the security of you're not giving them a real phone number is incredible. That's very, very, very nice. I like it, and I think that people who now there are some people saying creepy that you can have it call you and you can listen in without the kid knowing that you're monitoring them. A little bit creepy.
Well. I'm thinking that, if you think someone's bothering the kid or something, that's not such a bad thing.
Or you want to check in on them when they're, I don't know, at a friend's house or something. Make sure they're not watching PG-13 movies when they're not. They should only be watching G. Something like that. I could easily see too.
Yeah, and I spoke to the manufacturer about putting on a 5th button that will automatically go to the Giz Wiz.
Exactly.
For all our video programs.
I think this is a great cross-promotional situation here. Is just an auto button for the Giz Wiz podcast.
For the Giz Wiz.
Yeah.
And I checked out, it's also on Amazon, and it's $65. Today it was anyway.
I like it. I think that a good gadget all around. It seems highly reviewed on Amazon as well.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is. I'm going to have more next week because it was a small show, but they had a great amount of new stuff. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Chad's Crappy.
But you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okay.
And as we point out, sometimes it's not crappy.
Sometimes it's not crappy. That's not this week.
Nah, I was gonna say, you look dubious about it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm very dubious. So, this month's theme is hardware stores. Last month we did small pharmacy stores. This one is hardware stores, so Home Depot, Lowe's, that sort of thing. I saw this gadget and I'll start off by saying I didn't get it to work. Okay, So just know that that's about ready to come. This gadget, I knew that I really wanted this in my house. It is called Do Stop Moisture, and the idea behind it is that this will turn on when it notices moisture in the air, and as it turns on, it will activate your fan that's in your bathroom. If you're in a modern home, what they'll do is they install fans to make sure that your bathroom doesn't get too humid while you're taking a warm shower and your room doesn't get mildewy later. I tried to install it, and so you can watch the video here of me trying my best. Oh, here we go. Hey DKD, Jen here. So this is the product that we're going to be testing out today, the Do Stop Moisture. And so the idea is that instead of turning on a fan in a bathroom like this, ooh, fan, that this device will notice that there's moisture in the air and turn it on for you so that bathrooms don't get mildewy or too humid. So, of course, I'm going to have to install this by turning off the breakers and things like that. So we're going to cut that out so when we come back, it'll be installed. Okay, so I've been trying to install this for about the past 15 minutes. And I don't know if my house is weird or not, but there seem to be, in the instructions, it seems to say that there's some fan wires and there's some power wires, but my house has 3 different sets of wires. So the first thing is right at the top. It says works with any home fan system and no hassle installation. I beg to differ. So I'm going to shove this all back into the wall and try to use a different bathroom to see if maybe it was just this bathroom that's weird. Okay, so we are in the next bathroom to check out and see if this plug is any different than the previous plug. Okay, so I cannot figure this one out either. If you look inside, there are many more wires than it claims that there should be. I don't know if my house's electricity is hooked up super weirdly, but it looks like I would have to get an electrician to try this out. Easy installation, works with any fan. No hassle installation. Great. So that was my experience with the Do Stop Moisture by Q. Is my home has basically, I don't understand how this works, but it has 3 sets of wires, 3 sets of 3 wires going into the port, and I couldn't figure out which wire went to where. You have 4 wires on the back of this. A normal power strip would have your ground, your neutral, and your hot wire. Yeah. So it's only 3. So you have to make sure to get each one correct, and then make sure that some is going to, like with this, your neutral wire would be bundled with all 3, but then your hot wire would be only from the power. And
Chad, touch the white wire again. What? Oh, my air conditioner just came on.
There we go.
There you go.
I didn't realize it was wireless the whole time. Now, I am going to continue trying this product. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to run and get a different gadget. I will continue trying to make this gadget work. I think I'm going to call a handyman, call an electrician, and see if they can figure out how my power system works. But the no hassle install and works with any fan ventilation is kind of a false advertisement in my case. It didn't work with mine right out of the box.
What does that cost?
So this is available at Home Depot. I bought it for $35. And you can find it at dostop.com. Let me show you what the website looks like. And I like this because I've had friends come over and they don't realize that when they're taking a shower, it's a good idea to turn on the fan just so that the room doesn't get too steamy and that sort of thing. I do know that there's some code, like when I went to get an apartment a few years ago, they said, oh, every place must have this fan. We had to install them because the building codes make us install fans, so make sure you turn it on when you're taking a shower. This seemed just like a nice, convenient thing for guests, you know, who don't remember to turn on the fan. It was $60 on their website.
Oh my gosh!
It's, $39 on
you know what, Chad? There's a little asterisk next to no hassle installation, and if you look at the bottom of the box, it says just call a handyman.
Exactly. That's the real no hassle.
I think you missed that.
Installation, absolutely. So yeah, the Dew Stop Moisture by Q. I don't know what Q is. Was kind of a bust for me, but we're gonna keep trying. Currently a dud, a $35 dud, but possibly it will work out in the end for the Dew Stop. So we're gonna keep trying. But for this week, that's all she wrote. With that, we have a very, very exciting Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
On. All right, our Gadget Warehouse video is from Shelly Hatton, and what is different about this is Shelly Hatton is here to tell us a little bit about the video we're about to see. So, Shelly, I'm going to turn my camera to slide in a little.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great.
Okay. So tell us about your gadget.
Well, my gadget is actually an old antique circular sock knitting machine. I bought it off of eBay, and the one that I'm demonstrating, I actually refurbished it, but the first one I bought works just out of the box. And there's a whole bunch of people who use these circular sock knitting machines. There's actually a National Circular Sock Knitting Machine Association, and we have conventions.
Okay, so let's take a look at what. Yeah, John, his whole website is pictures of places with just his head leaning in. So, so let's take a look at Shelly's sock knitting machine.
Dick and Chad, this is my 100-year-old circular sock knitting machine. They originated as far back as the 1890s, and they were used mainly for housewives to knit socks for soldiers during World War I and World War II. So, what I've got here is yarn, and it's in a ball. And then, of course, I've got the starter yarn with the weights right here. So then what I do is the yarn feeds up through here and goes through here. And then let me start cranking here. The needles go up and down. And as it goes up and down, it's making loops.
Wow,
now the bumps are on the inside, and that's called a knit stitch. In order for me to, I can just make this as a knit stitch, or I can also come in here and I can do what's called a rib. I use a ribber. I don't have the needles in here, but I can put the needles right here on top of here. And what this does is it goes up and it goes back and forth. So then these knit and put the bump on the back. These knit back and forth and put the bump on the front. And the other thing that I can do is for my sock sizes. This is mainly for a woman's diameter. In order for me to make a bigger sock, I have another cylinder, and it has more needles, and it can make a bigger sock. So then, what does the sock look like? I have a cuff that I'm able to make. I have a heel, and then I make a toe. I sew it up here, and then I can make a pair of socks in 45 minutes. And that is my gadget.
That is so cool.
Wow. And John is wearing, she only made one. John's wearing just one sock.
Yeah, it takes 45 minutes. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is
that's really cool. I'm surprised at how it looked like it was going very, very fast. during the.
But
like,
but it's
crank.
45 minutes, right, to make a pair? Did you say?
A pair, yeah.
A pair. Oh, okay. So you make one sock in 22 and a half
cool.
minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Very, very neat. Now, you mentioned that there was a knitting conventions. How many people show up to these sock conventions?
About 50.
Wow! Oh my
And
gosh!
they're from all over the world.
Oh,
And
knitting
we
is a
actually
weird
know
call.
people from each other because we've met each other online.
That's
we
very
have-
cool.
Now, locally, what we'll do is we'll also have these things called crank-ins. And that's when a bunch of us get together, about 4 or 5 people get together, and we learn how to use our sock machines.
It sounds too exciting for words.
Well, you know what? They're from Texas, Chad, so you can join.
I could join the crank-in. Is what I should
Yes,
do.
you can. Yeah, exactly.
That's absolutely.
You know, you could knit things for Minecraft.
I can. Yeah, stick to green and brown, and it'll look like dirt. It's great. I love it. Oh man, thank you so much, Shelly.
So that was great. So like Shelly did. Okay, and now it's time for
the letter.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters.
now, and our letter. The subject is sophisticated neg replacement.
Ooh.
From Ron Dupree, and he says, "Gentlemen," and I use that word loosely, regarding the neg boiled egg peeler on episode 1630, your instincts were absolutely correct. The neg is not the only design that peels eggs. If the promoter of the neg think they can fool everyone with their egg-shaped protrusions on the plastic body and that it's magic to make it work, they have made an egregious error. Okay.
I love the egg puns.
Yeah, exactly. Watch this YouTube video, 35 unbelievable cooking hacks. You'll see a sophisticated version of the egg peeler. As a matter of fact, it does 5 eggs at a time. Go to YouTube and you'll find it at 6 minutes, 15 seconds into the video. Okay, roll that video.
Okay, they're putting it in Tupperware, shaking it up, and peeling it. Well, that was too simple.
Wow.
Okay, well, that was
That was pretty
that
good.
was it. That works. Is put it in
works.
Tupperware with some water and shake it.
Oh my gosh. Let me
5
see.
eggs at a time.
5 eggs at a time. He finishes up. I really enjoy the Giz Wiz shows. I don't need to tell you to keep up the great work because you already do. Cheers, Ron Dupre, otherwise known as Ronnie D from Connecticut. So Ronnie D, thank you for enlightening us.
Yeah, I mean, it feels criminal. I mean, it's so simple just to, take some eggs, put it in Tupperware. We can watch it again in less than 2 seconds. Boil the eggs, put it in a thing with water, and shake.
Oh, I'm glad you. I didn't. It's full of water, right?
Yeah,
that
it's full-
thing.
or it's. Remember how you would put the like half of it fill it with water with an egg? Same thing. Same thing. Okay.
Pretty neat. Okay.
Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Thanks so much, Don, for sending that over and confirming.
And,
our
I guess I'll say that email I sent. Did Neg want to sponsor the show? I guess I'll just.
You can,
I'll just
you can
call
delete
that.
sent emails, right? Right? That's the thing. Okay. Hey, by the way, there's a What the Heck Is It game going on right now.
Yes, there is.
So get on over to gizwiz.biz and play What the Heck Is It. Just scroll down. It'll be on the sidebar right there. And this is what we are trying to figure out what the heck it is. And I'll be honest, this is from a science set. This is the Cave Spider robot set. Cave spiders, they live in caves, and so they don't get a lot of light. So you can tell it's not very tanned. But that is a cave spider robot. And if you think you have the correct guess, you can get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. There's 12 Mad Magazines for correct answers, but double the Mad Magazines. 24 for funny, hilarious, clever, interesting, and adorable answers, I'll say.
Yes, right.
So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. Also, big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com. You guys, big shout out to you. You make the show happen every week. If you love this show, even if you don't love this show, okay?
Yes, sir.
Please consider giving back just a little bit. Patreon is set up as a recurring thing every episode. And if you give a tiny amount, just your pocket change, every episode, it really helps out the show. If enough people do it, you guys, and there are a lot of people doing it, big thanks to you who are. And please, this is us begging you to join the people who support us on Patreon, patreon.com/GizWiz. Some people don't want to give a recurring payment. Totally understand that. Also, if you go to gizwiz.tv, click the Patreon banner and scroll down, there is a PayPal link for a single-time donation. All of that is so appreciated. Thank you, everybody who helps support the show. You guys make the show happen. Without it, we wouldn't.
1,631 times.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
We've been on our own.
You can also head on over to gizwiz.tv and watch the show live. We record 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time on Thursdays. And that schedule shouldn't be interrupted for the upcoming future, a few more episodes. So check it out at gizwiz.tv. That's where you can also see all of the archives of all our previous episodes. Click on the item name and it'll take you to gizwiz.biz, where Dickie D has written up a description about every product. And if you click on the link to the side of the name, it'll take you to where you can buy the product. All of our show notes are there. Big thanks for watching this episode. And we will see you. Oh, don't forget, by the way, send in your videos for next week. And we will see you next week.
Bye. Oh, that's so funny, Regatta. I was going to suggest that too, but I bet you Chad doesn't even know that expression.
What? Sock it to
Sock
me?
it to me?
Yeah, like a punch.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I
There was
sucked him
an
in the
old
mouth.
show. There was an old show called Laughing that used it. But Sock It To Me works. Oh,
Perfect.
and Matron too. And
Everybody
Captain J.
loves it.
Everybody loves Sock It To Me is a natural.
Okay, I'll do it. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1631, recorded July 13th, 2017. Sock it to me. Perfect.
Shelley, lean in.
Oh yeah, for the
Yeah, for that. That's good. Look at my. Oh yeah, there. You have to be. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
In 3, 2, 1. Awesome.
Okay, very good. You know what, Chad? I have a change in September. Do you
Okay.
want it now?
Sure, just let me know.
Okay.
We can
dump
probably
on?
follow back up.
Only because it's a trade show, and oh yes, I'm going out to the bike show, flying out on the 19th and back on the 22nd. So can we do the show Monday the 18th?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, September 18th. Until then, so far I'm good for Thursdays. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah. All right. So if anything comes up for you, let me know.
I don't think so. I'm looking at the calendar and it's just smooth sailing.
Oh, great.
I may go to Charlotte, North Carolina on the 3rd of next month. That may be
Oh,
a
you know what?
small conflict.
October. People are asking already about
Oh,
the
yeah.
meetup.
We might put that on the. Yeah.
Do you have anything scheduled for 8 or 15?
Nothing. The 15th, actually, I do have something scheduled. So
Okay.
The 8th.
Let's
would
think
be
about
better.
the 8th.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it as possible.
I'll put it in for now. I don't know until like 3 weeks before.
Yeah. You have to.
The
Talk to them.
the restaurant will tell me how many parties they have and if they can accommodate us.
Perfect.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday.
Perfect.
Hey, chat room, thank you. So chat room, I'll be on with Leo Saturday, and then Giz Wiz PM after new screensavers. All right. Bye.
Thank you so much, Shelly. Thanks, Dick.
Bye. You have people watching, John? So quick, wave
John,
to
thank
the
you.
people that you said.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody on Google Plus.
In what?
Everybody on Google Plus.
Now, Google Plus are watching you?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your crazy.
Oh, the crazy
smile.
eyes. Crazy eyes.
There you go. Okay, very good. They'll be impressed. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Take care, Chad. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, stream.